at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everybody. I'm Lindsey Nelson with Paul Hornung here in Kansas City for the Packers and the Chiefs, both of whom have had disappointing records so far. Packs 2-5, the Chiefs are 1-6, and they have a new coach.
They sure do. It's no stranger to you fans sitting up there in Wisconsin. Tom Bettis, formerly with the Packers, a great friend of Bart Starr. In fact, they saw each other a little before the coin toss here at Arrowhead Stadium. I'm sure they're friends. They've got nice things to say, but as soon as that kickoff goes, they're going to be enemies. Bettis took over an emotional setup here, didn't want to take the job, but then relinquish his ideas and said, I will take the job as head coach.
Today he's going to start the veterans, going to Livingston at quarterback, Podolak at a running back, and John Brockington at a running back.
Well, he's no dummy, is he, Lindsey? He's going to go with John Brockington. I think that's an emotional psych for Kansas City. Brockington, yesterday, I talked with John. I think he's ready. He's ready. He wants to play, and I think you might see him run a little bit harder than Green Bay fans have seen him in the last couple of years.
Green Bay Packers, of course, are coming off a 26-0 loss to the Chicago Bears.
They gave up 375 yards rushing, Lindsey. Of course, Walter Payton, what are you going to say about him? He's one of the greatest backs in the league. But Green Bay, both these teams are last in the league in almost every defensive statistical category. They're going to have to play a lot better. Both teams, 2-5, as you said. Green Bay, 1-6. This is the worst start Kansas City has ever had in their 19-year history. So they've got to improve a lot. They're trying to get back to the respectability.
It's artificial turf here at Arrowhead Stadium. The temperature's in the high 50s, and we have an overcast afternoon for the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now let's go down to the field. Mike Livingston, number 10's the quarterback. In the air, he's 57 for 121. That's 47.1%. 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. There are the running backs with Livingston. There are the receivers. There's the offensive line. You might wonder why Brockington does not wear number 42, the number that he wore in Green Bay. It's because MacArthur Lane wears that number. He's currently on the inactive list. There's the defensive line for Green Bay today. Linebackers and the secondary.
Everybody up.
On a delay, Brockington, but he is pinned quickly. Mike Butler from the University of Kansas made the stop. As we said, it's 3rd and 13. Livingston back over the middle, and it is at a Podolak, and he's across the 45 for 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All Livingston does is key the middle linebacker. He goes the opposite way. Podolak always has been a great receiver.
From SMU, quarterback. Gives it to Podolak from the University of Iowa. Here's across the 50. On to the 47-yard line before Steve Luke from Ohio State makes the tackle. Podolak got the first down inside the 40-yard line at the 39. Rolling is Livingston. He's going to keep it. Penalty marker is thrown as he hit the deck after he crossed the 35.
Offensive holding, number 81.
Is split short left. Livingston back. Up the middle, and it is completed. Taken by Walter White. Walter White down to the 14-yard line and out of bounds. To Dave Casper in the AFC.
Oh, a 35-yard pickup to the great tight end. He's only a 3-year veteran out of Maryland, and he's one of the bright spots of this football team. He can fly from a tight end position. They cannot double cover their outside receivers because of him. He's already caught 31 passes on the year, second only to Dave Casper.
Podolak, penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. He's inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Bob Barber made the stop, but there is a penalty to be checked out.
Number 70, defense offside. First down.
Podolak stacked up outside the 6-yard line. The first quarter. And a slot right with an I formation. Livingston lobs it to the corner, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it out there to Larry Brunson. Brings up a 4th down, and coming on is Jan Stenerud and the field goal unit. Tony Adams will hold for him. It'll be a 23-yard attempt. Hash marks left. Tony Adams puts it down. Jan Stenerud boots the 23-yarder. It's good. And so the score is the Kansas City Chiefs 3 and the Green Bay Packers nothing. Kansas City Chiefs have taken the ball on the opening kickoff, driven down, and have scored with a 23-yard field goal, and they lead 3-0 in the first quarter.
It's like everything goes wrong when you're going bad, Lindsey. Instead of good field position on that kind of short kickoff to the left.
Green Bay Packer offense, running backs and the quarterback and the receivers. The offensive line with Kolkowski starting over there at right guard and Cook starting at right tackle. Defensive line for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the linebackers. And the secondary.
That's a very familiar guy in the middle. Willie Lanier, one of the great middle linebackers of all time. Thought in this game, Lindsey, is they're going to use a little motion, especially on first down, hoping to get man-to-man coverage.
And a slot 3rd and 3, and Livingston has it batted back in his face, and it's an incompletion, which will bring up 4th and 3, and the punting unit comes on. Beverly gets it away. Green moves a fair catch signal. He makes it. Contact made. Penalty marker. The fair catch signal had gone up. But barreling downfield was Andre Thompson, and he made contact.
Say that.
Fair catch interference on number 43. First down.
Andre Thompson. Head coach. Livingston waits the snap. Livingston has the ball.
All the time in the world.
White. He's got it inside the 15-yard line. At the 14, Steve Luke pulling down Walter White with his 32nd reception of the season.
Tight end on the right side. He's actually the split end, but they have so many formations, and you give anybody that much time to throw the football, and he's going to get open in that zone. Steve Luke on the stop.
Of the year, 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Podolak inside the 10, drives inside the 5-yard line. Podolak got the first down. It'll be 1st and goal from there. Marshall sets up left. Livingston has the ball. Penalty marker, and it is taken for a touchdown. It is Marshall deep for a touchdown.
Well, he was all alone deep in that end zone after the fake to Brocky and up the middle play action. Check out the penalty.
10, and the Green Bay Packers, nothing. Kansas City Chiefs have had the football twice, and twice they have put points on the board here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
40-yard dash with 5,000 pounds.
First down and 10 yards to go. Dickey is back to throw. He pumps it complete. Taken at the 35-yard line by Steve Odom. Jitterbugging around and is stopped up near the 34. Marty Smith, 230-pounder, drives to the 40-yard line. They double him to the left side. They start Smith in motion across. Marty Smith struggling up across the 43-yard line. Whitney Paul stopped him. That's Smith in motion. Marty Smith needs a yard, and he's got it. The 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Willie Lanier from the middle linebacker made the stop. Torkelson in motion outside right. Dickey rolling. Landers intercepted at the 50-yard line by Jim Lynch. Jim Lynch returning. Torkelson comes down to make the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs inside the 30, but there is a marker. Back upfield on the play. Interference. An interference call against the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, and Turdell Middleton has just raced onto the field, and the tight end has gone off. That is McGeorge, Andre Thompson. Ball game now for the Kansas City Chiefs as Lynn Dickey retreats. Blitz. And he is blitzed way back there. Going to be marked near the 40, inside the 40, or 42-yard line.
Super Bowl. But, you know, that was the first meeting AFL and NFL, and it was an emotional one, I'll tell you that.
Dickey got it off with Whitney Paul hanging on to him. It's simply an incompletion. Livingston. Rolling. 35-40. Put out of bounds, and it'll be marked at the 47-yard line. Against Podolak. Popped as he got across the 50. by Tom Toner. Bodolak inside the 40-yard line. Tom Toner again.
Better cause a fumble or interception here and get that ball back.
Going long. Incomplete, intended for White.
Offensive holding, number 73.
5 out of 8, 88.
Livingston. Brockington. Out of bounds, and it's marked at the 42-yard line.
Offensive holding, number 60. Second down.
It's a long process to build back to the winner. Kansas City's experiencing the same thing. Both these powers in the 60s.
Matt Herkenhoff was detected holding on the last play. Second down, 28 yards to go for the Chiefs. Bodolak. 45 pitches, the penalty marker. Gone almost to the 45-yard line, but there's a marker back upfield.
Offensive leg whip, number 70.
Offensive leg whip.
Billy Johnson, 61-yard run. Passed Rini a touchdown pass, 85 yards out.
Second and 38, Livingston. Oh, boy. Big Ezra Johnson, 78, had him in his sights, and so did Mike Butler.
He's got him back inside the 15. They had a 1st and 10 at Green Bay's 39-yard line.
What do you call on 3rd and 56?
Nothing.
A sweep. Bodolak sweeping. Gets out to the 23-yard line, and understandably, the punting unit comes on. Steve Harrell. Got to 36 and changes direction to the 40. Drops the ball, but Green Bay recovers at the 41-yard line. Backs Middleton and Artie Smith. Middleton has the ball. Moves it across the 45-yard line. Picked up about 5 on the play. Middleton. I think he got the first down with that last lunge as he was popped. Willie Lanier was there with Cliff Frazier, but they'll take a look now for the possible first down. Screen left to Odom. 40, 35. Cliff Frazier finally made the stop.
I'll tell you one thing, Lindsay, that's the first play that Green Bay opened up this game with. Double check. I talked with him before the game started. He's fine.
Urological reports were negative. Incomplete to Harrell. Dickey trying to get it to Harrell, so it's 4th down coming up. 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Lynn Dickey dropping back, takes a look, steps up and throws, and it's completed across the 40 to Barty Smith. It'll be marked just across the 40-yard line to Barty Smith on the reception. Dickey's back, swings it out in the right flat. Barty Smith struggled up to the 48-yard line.
Automatic play, Lindsay.
Dickey. That's taken, the complete and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Steve Odom has it, and the clock stops at 42 seconds. Now that... Then Dickey. Wide. No penalty markers. Harrell. There's now a flag, a late flag. Willie Lanier made the move. Willie's on his knees there.
He was hit. I think I would have called that interference.
Upfield, Barty Smith, and he is at the 30, the 25, and he is at the 20 for a 1st and 10.
The backfield. Now watch Barty Smith. A good move here. Here's the safety valve. Throw it out there. Man on man now. It's me against you. Watch this little move. He slips. That's Willie Lanier. Slipped on the left side. I don't think anybody wants a part of that big guy.
Yard line. Harrell in motion outside right. Dickey to screen right. To Harrell. 15. And with Andrews holding on, he advances to the 12-yard line.
Coach taking over for him.
Second down and 2 yards to go. Dickey, penalty mark at the line of scrimmage, and it is Odom incomplete. Saved at the last possible moment by Gary Barbaro.
Legal motion on the offense, number unreported.
Well, it's the fella who was wide left, so that's Ollie Smith in motion across. Dickey.
Better get out of bounds.
Well, he wanted to throw. But he started his arm forward for an incompletion. There's 1 second on the clock. Penalty marker thrown now. Tempest flaring over there on a penalty marker.
Side. Time is running out. He's being chased over there by Willie Lee. And right here he decides he's better get rid of the football. 64 is Whitney Paul.
White team after the play was over.
That was Greg Cook after the play was over. This game, 1 yard shorter.
Now he's up to where it's a 50-yard attempt. Short, wide. He'll go over at the line of scrimmage, but it won't go over because time has run out.
And that penalty was costly. It cost him 3.
Score of 10-0. John Stenerud will kick off, and that is Odom center deep. He's flanked by Middleton and Simpson. In the air. Odom has it at the 11-yard line. He's at the 15, cuts left to the 20. 25, 30, 35, and knocked out of bounds as he approached the 40-yard line. In motion across. Then Dickey still quarterbacking. That's Middleton. Battles up to the 43-yard line. Picked up about 6 on play. That'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Collier's in the ball game. Emmett Thomas is off on a corner. Turn it up. Middleton did turn up for the first down. Willie Lanier brought him down.
Good sweep that time. Back to the weak side.
Middleton's game.
Thomas Howard, the rookie. Texas Tech taking over.
Turdell Middleton's got another 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers.
And some. Good hard running. Turdell Middleton lends.
On their running backs in an eye. Orlin Dickey. Marty Smith up the middle and gets to the 28-yard line. Orlin Smith outside, and he's in motion back to the inside. And this is Turdell Middleton. Trying to get to the sticks. Looks to be a little short of first down yardage, but he got to about the 24.
Big guy.
Artie Smith is the up back, and now Middleton moves over to a left set. Artie Smith, he's got the 1st and 10. He only needed a couple of inches. There, another helmet. Now they do. That's Harrell. At the 15-yard line.
Pass completed to Willard Harrell.
They haven't put any points on the board yet.
Odom in motion back to the inside. Harrell is carrying. Well, he didn't get the first down. Jerry Green brought him down.
Got about a yard. Let's see what Bart does. He's got a question here.
By a score of 10-0. Marco boots it. It's good. A 31-yard field goal by Chester Marco is good, and the Packers are on the board with 9 minutes, 11 seconds remaining to be played in the 3rd quarter. It is Kansas City 10 and the Green Bay Packers 3. Livingston swings it out to Brockenville. Cut down as he got to the 28-yard line by Johnny Gray.
Oh, and a good tackle by Johnny Gray. Heck coming.
2nd and 7 at the 31. And Dickey still has it at the 20-yard line. Wilbur Young was there along with Whitney Paul. Turdell Middleton in motion outside left. Odom incomplete. So the punting unit is out there now as the Packers will boot it this time. Green is at his 39. He's got it across the 40, 45, 50. He's in Green Bay territory. And he's pulled out inside the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. It's up to a wing left. Bailey's the lone setback. Brockins is out of the game. Livingston. Podolak. At the 32-yard line, and Podolak held on to the football. How, I don't know, but he did.
He got sandwiched and he held on. The good hands of Eddie Podolak. Here's Livingston, roll out right. And he's trying to go down the right side. Good coverage. There he comes back. Now watch this. Right into the hands. And he really gets sandwiched, Lindsey. How he held on, I don't know. Just
Livingston is outside to the 25 to Henry Marshall, and Marshall is at the 22-yard line.
And Jimmy Carter trying to voice a little opinion over there.
Yeah. Bailey, first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Podolak and a reverse, and it is taken around now by Larry Brunson. Brunson to the 9-yard line. That's going to be another first down and goal to go at the 9. Second down, goal to go. It's Bailey carrying. Well, he didn't get in. He's out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Tries to get a standoff, and he does with Freddie Carter. Steve Luke saved 6.
Podolak, touchdown, penalty marker, penalty marker. There's a linesman's flag.
Let's check it out. Was it against the red team?
Defense, offside, refused, touchdown.
Jan Stenerud is kicking off. Odom takes it at the 3-yard line. He's back to the 10. Now on to reverse. Middleton has it. Oh, yes he does. Watch out at the 30, 35. Middleton at the 50. Down the sideline, and Middleton is gone all the way. Middleton has gone all the way for the Green Bay Packers. Odom handing it off on a reverse to Middleton on the kickoff.
Beautiful, beautiful play. 97 yards. Beautiful execution here by the Packers. Odom on the right side, hands off. As he picks up a good block right there. Couldn't pick up the number. But there, the Middleton, the rookie, nobody's going to touch it. 97-yard touchdown return for the Pack. And they're right back in this football game.
Packers have come back with a touchdown and a conversion to make the score now. Kansas City 17 and the Green Bay Packers 10. 14 minutes, 35 seconds left. The great rookie is deep for Kansas City. First time today, and Reed's waiting. Reed at the 1-yard line. He's at the 5 to the 10. Tony Reed to the 15 to the 20. 25 to the 30. Tony Reed to the 35. And he has returned it to the 40-yard line. Great return. Jerry Randolph brought him down first and 10. Kansas City at the 40.
He might be offside, but he'll be in the backfield.
Livingston back to set it up. Now throws over the middle. And it's complete to Brockington. Brockington hit by Johnny Grave, but it's up there at the 48-yard line. Podolak gets in there for a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Johnny Gray brought him down. Brockington outside the 40-yard line. Back into the ball game. Brunson from the wide right. Livingston. Penalty marker, and White can't hang on. It's incomplete. There's a marker. Brockington, or the running backs for Livingston. Podolak to the 43-yard line.
The halfback, so.
Podolak, and he is driving all the way to the 40-yard line of Green Bay, first and 10.
Watch the center block. Right here goes the guard. Shoves Roller out because of his quick move across the line of scrimmage. It just creates a natural hole for Ed Podolak. Having another good day running the football, the veteran. He's got 95 yards, Lindsey. Rushing.
10 yards to go at the 40-yard line. Livingston. And it's batted down. Incomplete.
Don Hanson on the coverage, and he's still down over there.
Livingston. Podolak at the 30. Shoulder down at the 25-yard line. Johnny Gray there. Affected.
That shoulder down, got a little pop in the head.
The word from Kansas City's locker room, incidentally, is that Gary Green has bruised ribs and might not return. Tony Reed and Mark Bailey. Tony Reed is carrying. Got to the 17-yard line. Tom Toner made the tackle. Tony Reed First and 10. About the 12-yard line.
They just sew me up, put me back in.
That's what he said. He might be back. First and 10 at the 12-yard line. And Tony Reed, the outstanding rookie, is stopped inside the 7-yard line. Reed struggled to the 5-yard line. Reed and Bailey are the setbacks on a third down play.
They go upstairs.
Livingston. No chance. Walter White was running the post there. 22-yarder. Tony Adams is holding for him. Stenerud. And it's good. And so the score is Kansas City 20 and the Green Bay Packers 10. With 4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining to be played in this game here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
All right,
Simpson stepped out. At the 7-yard line, Simpson stepped out. He stepped out of bounds back at the 7-yard line.
It's a rookie mistake, Lindsey. He should have let the ball go. It would have gone out of bounds. They would have been penalized 5 yards, had to kick off from their own 30.
Simpson at the 7-yard line. And Dickey from the end zone. Odom's got it out at the 30-yard line, and he goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Gary Barbaro was the defender. First and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Dickey, screen left, gets it to Marty Smith. Dave Rosamek put him out of bounds. Dickey has the football. And he looked at McGeorge, he was covered. He looked at Smith, he was covered. And then he moved up.
Got the first down.
Oh, the first and 10. Swing it out left to Harrell. Rosamek made the tackle at about the 44. Second and 14 at the 43-yard line. Dickey. And again recovered. And he is dropped by Willie Lee at the 41-yard line. Ollie Smith across. Ollie Smith.
Good catch.
Got the football, first and 10.
Well, they got to have it. They've got to have it if they want to have a chance to put some points up. They don't get it.
They don't get it at all as Treadell Middleton was popped by Whitney Paul. Whitney Paul, number 64.
Second-year man from Colorado with the big stop. Outstanding.
Tony Reed. Well, if first you don't succeed, try again and you may get popped. Steve Luke.
There's a flag down. It's going to be a necessary roughness piling on the sidelines.
Personal foul. Number 50 of the defense. First down.
Tony Reed did not get the first down yardage. Ball got away after the whistle. Willie Buchanan made the tackle. Time has run out and the ball game is over. Kansas City Chiefs have their second win of the year. Tom Bettis, in his debut day as a head coach in the NFL, has a victory, and Bart Starr is there to congratulate him. The Pack is now 2-6. Kansas City is also 2-6 for the year, as Kansas City has won the ball game by a final score of 20-10.